And from WPSpeedFix, I'm back for another video. This is a short video. We're going to talk about how to optimize JavaScript using Google Tag Manager. There's two methods we use, and this basically moves the JavaScript outside the website render window. Third-party JavaScript, things like analytics code, marketing tracking code, live chat, and basically optimizes it with Google Tag Manager. So I'm in here in our Google Tag Manager at the moment for WPSpeedFix, and I just want to load up some of the tags, and I'll just show you how we do it. So I'll load up this Google Analytics 4 tag, and the trigger that we use, so you'll see here the trigger that we've used here is called All Pages Window Loaded. So inside, you'll probably find in your Tag Manager, there is probably some triggers in there, and you're probably using the All Pages trigger. And this is one of the default triggers that comes with Tag Manager. The problem with this page view trigger is that the code fires whenever the browser gets to the Google Tag Manager container, which is usually in the head of the site. So the problem is your analytics code, your marketing code, that's kind of, it's not mission critical. It's not critical to the render of the page, and it is render blocking. So you'll see some render blocking errors in Google PageSpeed Insights or speed test tools when you have code on the website. And if you look here, I'll link you up to this in the description. Here's from the Google website directly, the page view triggers, the different trigger types. So you see here, page view, the trigger fires immediately when the browser begins to load a page. And we don't really care when the analytics code loads. It doesn't really matter if it loads immediately with the page or takes 2 seconds to load from the analytics code perspective. It matters from a rendering perspective because it makes the website slower to render, but from a practical standpoint, from the data that analytics tool or the marketing tool is either cooking the browser with or recording, it doesn't really matter if it loads 1 or 2 seconds later. You'll see here window loaded is the trigger we want to use. So you see here fires after the page is fully loaded, including any embedded resources like images and scripts. So basically the code loads later. It fires later in the loading process. So once the site is essentially loaded and has probably rendered, it may not necessarily have rendered in all cases, but site is loaded and rendered, then those GTM codes or the code in Google Tag Manager fires. So then the analytics code fires, or the marketing tracking cookies, or the live chat fires. So basically you're moving the load of that heavy JavaScript to later in the render process after the site is visually available. So the net result is the marketing tools still work the same, the analytics tools still work the same, but we get a faster page load. So basically it's very simple. So all we need to do is basically create a new trigger. I'll just discard changes here. Let me go back. So go to triggers and basically, it's a bit slow. Basically just create a new one, and we call, like you saw, All Pages Window Loaded, that one there. So you just got to hit the new button and then basically create a trigger like this. So just here, window loaded, and that's it, and just give it a name and save it, and then just add it to the tags. You can switch over whatever your page view tags are, switch them over to All Pages Window Loaded, go ahead and submit, and you're away. The other one you'll see here, we use a timer trigger in some cases as well. So this is very useful for live chat tools. It won't work with all live chat tools. There are some like HubSpot and a few others that have their own speed optimization built in, so this may break that, so just keep that in mind. But we use it for tools like Talk2 is a good one. It's a very common live chat tool. So basically you add a timer as a trigger. So I'll just go here and I'll load it up. All pages, wait 7 seconds. So this waits for 7 seconds to fire the code. So in this case, we don't have live chat in the way we used to on the website, but we used to have a live chat lead widget all over the website. So basically you use a timer trigger in this case. So you'll see here, this trigger here down the bottom, timer, and it'll populate the event name by itself. So GTM timer, and just set the interval here. So 7,000 milliseconds, 7 seconds. We want to run it once, so only one time. And then the URL contains WPSpeedFix. So you just want to change it to whatever your URL is. This is just to make sure it only fires on the website itself. And basically that just won't fire the code for 7 seconds. So the page has well and truly loaded by that 7 second mark. So then it fires the live chat. So that also moves the live chat, in this instance, moves the live chat load outside of the render window. It also makes the page, the page or the website a bit faster overall, a bit lighter, especially when someone's clicking and navigating through quickly. So all live chat tools and messenger tools are quite heavy because they're a web app inside the website. So they're very heavy to load. So if someone's clicking through the website quickly, then those live chat tools may slow things down. It might hurt things like your INP metrics. So by using this timer trigger, if someone's been on the page 7 seconds, they're well and truly reading it or hanging around. So, they're more likely to engage with the live chat. And 99.9% of people are not coming to the website and engaging with the live chat in 7 seconds or less. So it's not really, again, not affecting the functionality of the live chat tool. So that's it. That's pretty straightforward. Those are the 2 ways we use Tag Manager to optimize JavaScript. There is a third way, and I'm not going to show you here because it's quite technical, but there is a way to also combine some of these triggers. So you can use a window loaded trigger and a timer together. So you can wait until the site has loaded and then wait a certain period of time. You can also wait until user interaction, so you can do that as well. So you can do user interaction or window loaded trigger. There are combinations, but these are the 2 that we use mainly. And one of the things at WPSpeedFix, one of our kind of key fundamentals is reliability over performance, because a broken website is basically 0 speed. So we always want to focus on reliability over optimization. So these are 2 very reliable ways to optimize the JavaScript. So give it a try. Pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, post in the comments below. If you do need site speed help, we've got a few tools on our website. If you're wanting to get someone to help you, at WPSpeedFix.com, you can request a free site audit, and we'll come back to you and tell you how it can help. On the homepage, you'll see there's some links here to our free site speed test tool, and our Core Web Vitals report, and our SEO Audit tool. So these are all free tools. They take 60 to 90 seconds to run. There's no opt-in required. You do need to stick in your web address, of course, to make them work. So this one is WordPress site speed test tool powered by AI. It will give you detailed insights on how to speed up your site. This one will give you a Core Web Vitals report. So long as you have enough traffic, you need kind of 50 to 100 visits a day. So it'll tell you how you're doing overall with your Core Web Vitals. And then this is a free SEO audit tool in the same style as our site speed audit tool. It'll give you detailed insights on SEO and things that need to be improved. So that's it for this video. Like I said, if you have any questions, post in the comments below, and I'll put those links in the description. Cheers.